Hey guys, how we doing? In lockdown here in New Zealand because of the COVID-19 thing, we're going to do a little something different because we can't fly fish, we can't hunt. I'm going to make a traditional venison ragu, or cervo, an Italian style ragu from some freshly harvested venison. Boom. And also really good with wild pig or cingale. Best part to use is the shoulder. I know we aim for the shoulder as hunters, so it's not always going to be the case, but you can use any part of the meat. Anyway, I would serve this traditionally with gnocchi, pappardelle, or soft polenta. Your normal Kiwi guys are probably going to have mashed buds or something with it, which is just as well. I will make a big batch of this. I'm going to give some to the elderly neighbours from a distance, knock on their door and just drop it there. They'll probably have it with mashed spud, which is all cool, anyway, So it's a nice thick ragu, good for the up and coming colder months that's coming up. Like I say, I'm going to make a bigger batch. We're going to freeze it down into smaller portions, and then you just have to whip it out the freezer, heat and eat. Boom, good to go. Make it easier. Big job, at the beginning, but then, it pays off later on. Okay, we'll get in the kitchen and get going. Okay, so what do we need? We're going to venison, salt, pepper, chopped tomatoes, which we'll strain. I've got a rather large bottle of red wine there, that's Montepulciano. It's 1.5 litre, we're not going to need all of that. Extra virgin olive oil, celery, onions, carrots, bay leaves, star anise, cinnamon stick, sage, thyme, and some beef stock cubes. That's a lot of veg, I know, but half of it's going to go under the meat and then half of it's going to be for the sauce. We're going to use what's on the bottom that goes under the meat to thicken our sauce. There won't be any flour thickening going on here, so it's a good way to sneak some veg in for your kids. Alrighty. Okay, so we just got some rough cut celery, carrot and onions in there. Our meat's going to be chucked on top of that, so just has to be rough cut. And there we're going to throw some bay leaves, a couple of star anise, cinnamon stick, sage, some garlic, thyme. Alright, so I'm just going to lightly oil that. You could wrap all that cinnamon stick, bay leaves, star anise into a bokeh garni. That would certainly help because we're going to have to fish that out later. And we're not chopping the garlic or anything like that because we're just going to blend this up later and that's going to thicken our sauce. Remember, it's ragu, so the sauce ain't going to be too thin. We're going to make it nice and thick. Alright, we'll just season that now with some salt and some pepper, and then we'll sear off the meat, chuck it on top. Okay, so we've got some veni there, we've got some more to do in there, but just going to hit that with some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to give it a good peppering, season it well. And a bit of our favourite salt. Like I say, season it well, season it everywhere, both sides, and then we'll sear it. Okay, we've finished searing our meat. What we're going to do here is just utilise some of that stuff on the bottom of the pan there. Let's try and pickle that stuff up, and then we're going to pour it over the meat along with some extra wine. Alright, we'll pour that over the venison there. There's the ragu. That's just to pick up all the goodness that was on the bottom of the pan. going to go hit it with some more wine because we don't want this thing drying out. Alright, this is all just going to add to the flavour anyway. So we're going to whack this in the oven at about 150 degrees. I'm going to check it every half hour, turn the meat every half hour. Make sure it stays hydrated, give it another drink if it needs it. Alright, let's get it in the oven. No need to cover it. So we'll check that every half hour. Like I say, 150 degrees. Should be good to go. Alright, let's have a quick check, see where we're at. I'm guessing we're probably going to be about halfway. Steam. Alright. Keep the heat in that oven. Yeah, we're about halfway there. Just going to turn it over. Keep drowning it in that liquid. Yummy. Alright, smelling good. Alrighty. Right, because it's Veni, it's quite lean, so you don't get the benefit of having the fat coming into this as well, so I'm going to give it a little bit more. It's about halfway, I reckon. We've been going for about an hour 30 there. Not large chunks either. Anyway, we've gone through about half of that bottle of wine. Never mind. All for a good cause. Right, we'll whack it on there. Go another 30 minutes. And we'll turn it over. So there's the mirepoix there, which is the smaller stuff for our sauce. There's just got some carrot, celery and onion in there, all roughly the same size. We're going to sweat that down later on. I'll probably add some salt to that because that will help it sweat rather than fry. Garlic, I'll just keep those whole as well because we just fish those out later if need be. Just a couple of extra sage leaf there as well. Awesome, it's going to be a long effort, but we'll get there. Right, so the meat's ready. I'll pull the meat out, separate that there, let that cool off. Here's all the junk like cinnamon sticks, star anise and twigs from the thyme. And there's the veg that the meat was sitting on. What we're going to do is we're going to puree that up with a stick blender. And once that's cooled, we're just going to tear the meat apart roughly with our hands, and then it can go and add it into the sauce later. Right, so we've got our bigger pot there over a medium heat. We're going to add some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Right, I've also strained my can of chopped tomatoes. Strained it all of that shitty juice that comes out with it. General consensus, if you're going to make like a pasta sauce or anything like that, I use whole peeled tomatoes. You always smash them down during the cooking process. My opinion, but chopped tomatoes have too much water in them. So when I get chopped tomatoes, I'm generally using it for this purpose, where I'm just actually using the bit of tomato, not the sauce that comes with it. Okay, so I've got the mirepoix doing its thing in there. We'll just sweat that off. When we sweat that off, we will then add that thickener, which is our roasted veg. And we'll pull that apart. Add the stock. And we'll chuck in our tomatoes. Then we'll season the whole thing at the end. And there we have it. There's the finished product. It's nice and thick, meaty. We'll let that sit, a bit like a soup. The next day it's better. And when we go to serve it, we'll put a little knob of butter in the pan and a ladle full of that, and she'll be minter. Alright, better give it the taste test. Molto bene. Beautiful. So, that's that. Very traditional style cooking. That's the way I kind of prefer to do stuff. I don't like cooking with tweezers, that's not me. I do like the traditional stuff the old Mediterranean people do. And that's what that is. Might not look flash, but it tastes amazing. Yeah. Hope you guys give it a go. Give it a nudge. It's not that hard. Like I say, if you do a massive pot, you can have that going for ages. Heat and eat for later on, when we all go back to work. Enjoy your lockdown.